So, I told you guys I'd be making another video, and I am. And I still haven't closed my window, and my guitar is still in my lap. But, oh well. Here's my It Gets Better video. I was constantly picked on and teased when I was younger because I was different. I have really dark, curly, wavy hair, poofs everywhere, as you guys can see. I'm tan skin, kind of pale for Hispanic, Asian, Hawaiian person. But, I had an accent when I was younger, and it wasn't like an Asian one. It was very, very southern, like deep southern. Like, my friend once told me that I sounded like a Southern belle when I was younger. But the main thing that used to get me is that people would make fun of me because I was very in the closet, I guess you could say. Well, more like people would guess what I was. And then rumors would fly. And, being a kid is hard enough. A teenager, When you're really, really young, you don't have to worry about much. It's like, is it PB or J or ham and cheese or, with or without crust? Or is it the swing set or is it dodgeball or kickball or whatever, But, when you get older into middle school, and that's when kids start to get really, really mean. My little brother and I are very different from people. My little brother is very metrosexual. And, it's not really his fault. It's who he is, and I don't blame him for it. He loves to sing, and he's one of the most talented little boys, and the smartest, book-wise, that you could possibly ever meet. But he was in choir, and he wanted to do football. And some of the football kids that were already on the team found out. And so they bullied him. They called him a fag, and they called him a gay. My brother's not. He's very interested in girls and boobs. But it hurt him. He would get pushed and punched and yelled at and picked on all the time. And one person, especially a boy of his age, can only take so much. He's in 7th grade right now, and this was last year, and he actually switched schools to get away from it all. My little brother was bullied and picked on so much he wanted to kill himself, and he was put into group counseling. A little boy in 6th grade wanted to kill himself. I refuse, and I deny everything. If someone that age, that small, anyone at any age, would ever want to do that. My family is my life. My little brothers and my little sister is my life. And to think that because my brother was thought to be gay, was picked on so much, it kills me. My little brother is going to go into high school in 2 years. And currently, he's doing so much better. He's in 7th grade now. He's switched schools. He's happier and he has friends. And so far, I've seen him smile a lot more lately, and I'm happy. It gets better for him. Because he has people like me, my friends like Carly and Karina, who are working so hard every day to get equality for us. In middle school, in the same middle school that he switched out of, I was called a dyke, a lesbo, a fag, a gay, a homo. Just about anything you can think of, I was called. And hell yeah, it hurt. It's hard enough when all you want to do is be accepted and you're being pointed out for things that You can't help it. If it's who you are, it's who you are. It's who you love, it's who you love. You know, I'm proud to say that I'm bisexual, and I'm proud to say that I love the freaking rainbow. There are scars where people can't see, and that's inside of us, where it hurts the most. And while I live in a majority of, rednecks, backwoods country, that would be called Barrow County, there are people that I find, pockets of people that I do find here that think like me, and we're all people. No matter what anyone will say, we're all people, and we deserve the same rights as everyone else. If I wanted to marry a girl, then let me marry a girl, dude. Just because your religion doesn't agree with it, or something like that, it's whatever. I don't care. If you want to be an atheist, you can be an atheist. If you want to be gay, you can be gay. I'm gonna be, friends with you, dude. Okay, that would be somebody in the living room. Anyways, I'm a junior in high school now, and whilst there are days day of silence. This past year, I was wearing a sign that said, "Stop the silence," and people didn't understand that, and I had tape across my mouth, and that said silence as well, and it said "Silence kills," and people, they don't understand what it means, because some gays, they don't do it, and that's understandable, it's your choice. But I was walking around with the sign that said, "Silence kills," and "Join the silence," all in the same sign, and people didn't understand that. And then I had the tape over mouth that said "Silence kills," and I was walking around the lunchroom, and a boy decided to yell at "Fag," and I smiled and waved. That's all I did. I smiled and waved, because I don't care what anyone says anymore. We aren't alone as we think we are. We have people all around us who are willing to help us every day. It gets better and better every day, because you realize how strong you are, because you can push through all of this and still be the beautiful person that you are. Don't ever think that this is your fault because you chose to be this way. You were born this way, and you are absolutely beautiful the way that you are. And don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Because every day, for me and my brother, it still gets better, and it can get better for you.